like all travel, sometimes it's just about making miles. And today and yesterday are two of those days. We just need to use this good weather while we have it and get a little further south, because we know more southeasterlies will be coming and will be holed up for a while. So we're making way today down to Gloucester, beautiful Gloucester Island, and into the area of Gloucester Resort and Monties, where we will probably head then out to the reef if we have the right weather. But then we're down in the Whitsundays and we've got plenty of places we can visit without just having to sit in one anchorage. Rob, of course, is doing his normal up at the anchor.
And go down and flake the chain in the anchor locker.
Mud on the anchor. Ugh, maybe good holding, but it's terrible when it comes up on your decks. We're not the only ones heading south today, Rob.
No, there's 4 boats already gone from the anchorage, looking for an earlier start than we want. Well, it depends how long it takes to get my sweetheart out of bed.
Oh, come on, I was pretty good this morning.
Define good.
You didn't have to bribe me.
I did say there was a cup of tea on the bench for you. And as you like hot tea, you needed to get up, otherwise it was going to be cool tea.
Well, we're underway at a reasonable time.
Yeah.
How long is our trip today?
We've got 37 miles to go.
And we did yesterday?
We did 67.
So, we should be in reasonable time. It's not too bad because I did get up and make a lovely fruit salad breakfast with granola. Whoa, it's run off some line. Look at that, it's threaded it at the top. On deep. Hey, you want a gap or you want to pull it on? Lovely.
Nice tuna, but look, we've got all that one from yesterday and we're after a bit of mackerel so he can go back, eh?
Yep.
We're on the bow of Our Dreamtime, currently having a lovely sail across to Cape Gloucester. This morning it was upwind and pretty bumpy, hence the life vests, etc. But the afternoon the wind's calmed down nicely.
Yeah, it has calmed down nicely, and we're just going past Bowen. Its local name is Blowen Bowen, but we're quite pleased that the weather has calmed down a bit.
We've got about another 2.5 to 3 hours before we can anchor up.
Oh, I think you're not going to be happy. He's a decent size. That's good. I thought that he was going to be too small. I'll take the rod. Nice one!
Okay. Towards 50, he's easily 550.
Absolutely.
So, not a problem.
Oh!
He's legal and good to go. After a lovely couple of days hanging around the Cape and Bona Bay on Gloucester Island, We awoke to grey skies and an uncomfortably stiff northerly breeze. However, the forecast suggested clearing skies and light winds were on the way. It was time to go.
Just got the engine on and turned into wind. So we have a trawler out there that is doing his trawling stuff. And so we're just gonna sit here, wait for him to pass, and then continue on our way.
He's probably running on his GPS track from where he's found prawn before. And yeah, we can just hold off for a moment and let him get about his business.
That's right, we're in no rush. However, we're going somewhere pretty exciting today.
We're heading to the Outer Reef. Maybe Bait Reef. Bait Reef, sorry. There's a few out there to choose from, but probably Bait. I'm going to give him a fair bit of room so we know that his nets are well and truly clear, because they trail our fairway out from behind, just to be safe.
Yeah, tuna.
Yellowfin. Really nice yellowfin tuna. And we're not going to put the line back in the water because we're about to get to the green zone. So it was just in time.
Perfect timing.
Very nice. The further offshore we got, the lighter the wind became and the brighter the sky. We've currently only got about 6-7 knots of wind, so it's a bit of an effort to keep the sails filled. But we're still getting along at about 4.5 to 5 knots, so can't complain too much about that at all. And to be honest, it's all very pleasant.
Here we are. We have arrived at Bait Reef, and yes, I'm on the helm and taking us back in. That shows the confidence that Rob has. And he's up the bow, he's just organising the lines for our mooring. There are 5 moorings in here that are our weight value, so we can actually go on any of those. We have 1 catamaran in there, and we have Valendra following us behind. It's their first time in here, and we have a track in. So we are 2 minutes and 35 seconds to our waypoint 4, where we will be turning a good 90 degrees to come in past the very famous stepping stones. They come from 30 metres deep and they come all the way up. And if you think of a giant stepping stones, that's exactly what they are. They're wonderful. We tend to have a few days out here and explore. Rob, can you just look forward for me? We are 1 minute to our 1 minute to waypoint 4, and I see a bommy in front of us. Over.
Yeah, roger that. We leave that to our port side and we go in towards the thing.
Just wanted to check. That's all good. We will be turning very shortly. Over.
Roger that. Okay, go to port. Bommy fine on our starboard bow. That's good.
Taking the next right turn.
Yep, all good.
See those beautiful stepping stones off our starboard?
Can you see where the line's trailing?
Yeah, I can see the line. Are you happy with going on to this one?
Roger that. I am fine with going on to this one.
We're here at Bait Reef, currently sitting in 15 metres of water. Got up this morning, can see the bottom clearly, and had these guys hanging around the boat. And looks like they really appreciate a little bit of leftover tuna from last night's dinner. Big black GT there with all the batfish. Always feels a bit odd being anchored out in the middle of the ocean with no land in sight other than right across there behind Valindra. We can see Hook Island, Hayman Island, far in the distance on the horizon. These guys still having a good fun. So low tide's just before midday today, so we're going to have the sun at its full height directly overhead, with the least amount of water between us and the coral. So it sounds like a perfect time for a bit of snorkeling. The coral was still showing the obvious ill effects of Cyclone Debbie that raged through here not that long ago, but the fish population was healthy and very diverse. While we were in the water, I found a heavy fishing line and wire trace wrapped around the propeller shaft, so it was time to break out the scuba kit to get under and cut it away. No sooner had I put my fins in the water than I attracted a spectator crowd wanting to watch the action. It took a while, but I was able to get it all off just as a new visitor turned up, a huge Māori Wrasse complete with his own groupies. Karen jumped in the water for a closer look too. We enjoyed 3 spectacular days at Bait Reef with the most perfect weather. It really reinforced how truly magnificent Australia's Great Barrier Reef is. If you're enjoying our videos, please make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It really does help us with YouTube to reach more people. If you also hit the bell button, you'll be notified each time we release a new episode. Come sail with us again soon.